There I was drinking a nice cup of Joe in my bonnet, watching my favorite YouTuber.
I ran track, baby. Hey, playing with me.
That guy's hilarious.
I just so happened to check TikTok to see if I blew up yet.
Hold up now. I done blew up. I need to call my mama. Hold up, I gotta check this shit out though. Huh?
False alarm is just Hubba Bubba from the stream, just sending me memes.
Homer and Peter lathered themselves up with soap suds. They scrubbed themselves clean, then got to work washing the car. Homer's moves were so flamboyant that Fat Tony had to cover his eyes. Homer started splashing around, then slipped on a pair of pink high heels. The two scraggly hairs on top of his head looked absurdly seductive. Homer didn't feel tired at all while working, but everyone else ran for the hills. Even the cop...
What is good, YouTube? Unknown Project back with another video, man. Today we are doing a 3 very scary true Snapchat horror story animated, man. I'm excited because I love scary animations. You know what I'm saying? I could watch this all day, to be honest. If it was up to me, I'm watching this all day and I'm just giving it out on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? That's not really, you know what I'm saying, what I think is hard work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some effort into it, even though it's effort. You know what I'm saying? I chop it up, you know what I'm saying? Put my little edits in it. But you know what I'm saying, I want to do more, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm more than just, you know what I'm saying, watching stuff that I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know I yap a lot, but yeah, man, I hope y'all having a good year so far. I really am. I'm having a really blessed year, man, and hope y'all stay blessed. You know, it's like I love you guys, and I love people that support me. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be our year for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Shout out Dan Fresh, shout out Real Flow. Let's get to the video. Alright, these hoes be true. Dude right here, he be doing some true horror stories. You know what I'm saying? He don't fake that shit to where it's, oh my gosh, the It Clown came out of the, what's it called? I need to read that. The It Clown came to life. You know what I'm saying? People doing fake shit. Disclaimer, do not react, dub my videos without email permission, use any audio affiliated animations of these videos on YouTube. Oh man. Next video, man. Guess next video, man. Hey, we keep pushing, man. We keep pushing. The GOAT himself, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no video. I don't see no copyright from him. You know what I'm saying? Last time I read to his videos, he ain't copyright me. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out YC Entertainment, man. But I'll be reacting to his stuff. It is it's best 35 horror story animated. Best stories collections #1. I'm only reacting to like 3 of them or 2 of them, depending on how I feel. But yeah, man, let's get straight to it, man.
A few years back, I rented an apartment from a friend of mine. He had recently bought it and had it completely renovated. He put it up for sale but couldn't find a buyer, so I offered to rent it in the meantime. After moving in, I realized there was something wrong with the lady next door.
Ain't no good, man.
She was about 45, but looked much older. She would sit up all night listening to Christian radio shows and talking loudly to someone. It got to the point where I couldn't sleep.
Oh, man.
So I went over to her place and asked her to keep it down. She opened her door.
Rule number 1,
I got a
mind your
quick
business.
peek. Her walks all had crosses painted on them in different colors.
No, sir.
And words like Jesus and angels scribbled everywhere.
No, sir.
The windows were painted black, letting in no light at all.
Oh, man.
It was damp, yellow-stained 50-year-old carpets, dog shit and cockroaches everywhere. No dog, though.
That's her.
I asked her to please keep it down. She
Yeah. Not tripping?
just looked at me and shut the door. Then she turned up the radio even louder. The next day, I had my girlfriend staying over. I wake up in the middle
she
of
the only one brushing her teeth. I seen that shit. Your shit dry as shit.
Day, I had my girlfriend staying over.
And her shit wet.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I wake up in the middle of the night and see a shadow of a person next to the bed looking at us sleeping. I think I'm hallucinating, as I usually do in the dark when I'm sleepy. But then the shadow starts talking. It's my neighbor, and she's holding something in her hand. She broke in during the night, and who knows how long she stood there.
She could have ended, y'all.
You should lock your door at night.
She's
Nigga, that ain't no fucking old lady, nigga. That's Satan. That's Satan, man. Who the fuck told you that was an old lady?
says and walks out.
Gang, are you using real life sound effects, gang? How do you get this? Where you get
The
these
next
animations
morning,
from? Sound
I hear
effects
someone
from?
making strange noises below my bedroom window.
She getting freaky.
It's my neighbor, talking to herself in
Ah,
tongue.
shit.
She has a plastic bag in her hand, with her rotting, dead dog inside.
You're lying.
It's hot as hell outside, and I can smell death from the bag. At this point, I'm scared shitless. She's obviously very insane. I go upstairs and knock on another person's door and ask what the hell is going on. The guy is as scared as me.
It'd be funny if it was just her again.
Apparently, she broke into his apartment one evening as well, while he was watching TV with his kids. He got up from the couch to get a snack, only to find her behind the couch staring at him, holding a power drill.
You ain't whoop her? You know what I'm saying?
At this stage, I'm basically shitting myself.
No, man.
I call the cops, and they know all about her. Apparently, she's a violent schizophrenic, and she hasn't taken her meds. But they can't force her or enter her apartment without permission because she owns it.
Huh?
The only thing they can do is get her when she goes outside.
And
I sit up for the
got her
next
outside.
2 days, waiting for her to run out of cigarettes. When I hear her leave at 2 a.m. to go across the road to the 7-Eleven, I call the cops.
She's gonna juke
They
your ass
have
when you
3
behind you.
cars and a
Okay.
special van over in less than 2 minutes. They
Cap.
restrain her and throw her in the
Police do
van
not work
and
that
drive
fast.
off to some institution. And in less than a minute, it's like she was never there. I never see her again,
Okay.
but I still have nightmares about her looking at me in my sleep.
She ain't worried about you, nigga. Hey, you
Don't
not
deserve
that
to settle.
special, gang.
To play a game that won't either. We've adjusted a couple maps, toned down ability.
When you think of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the last thing you'd think of was a horror story. But yet, here I am.
Oh, man. I'm good at a
It
joke.
was the summer of 2014 and I was bored and home alone, so naturally I hopped on CSGO.
WW.
I went to Dust Online to play some casual. It wasn't a very busy lobby, there was about 5 people on each side. I joined Terrorists, where I quickly discovered the only other person with a mic was a guy whose name was something like Smarties McFlurry. He sounded a lot older than me, I was 14 at the time.
Hey, look, but nah,
name
it's
was-
not even weird though. You know what I'm saying? Because those be just people, just you know what I'm saying, look for friends sometimes. You know, it's not always just a you know what I'm saying pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You know, just wholesome old dudes with kids. You know.
Dave, and we got along well and we played good together since we had the same number of skill. We eventually played more CSGO together and then friended each other on Steam.
Yes,
After
sir.
that, he asked for some of my social media, and I gave him my Discord and Snapchat. Then on CSGO, Dave
Hey,
suddenly
gonna be
said,
like, Snapchat me that puss. You know what? I'm not proud of everything I say. You know,
said he had to leave and we could play more tomorrow. So I got off and watched some TV and eventually went to sleep on the couch.
I'm guessing it right now. You have Snapchat. Snapchat has a feature to where you can find people on the map. He booked that flight so fast. Hey, say goodbye to your cheesecake.
Was home alone for the night.
He said, ain't no more Snapchat me
At
that
like
pussy.
1
He need the
a.m.,
real
I
thing.
woke and got a glass of water. Then I heard a Snapchat notification from my phone. Curious as to who was sending snaps at this time of night, I picked it up and saw it was from Dave.
Hey.
I opened it, and it was a picture of my front lawn and house. The phone and the glass of water.
This is why you don't play. This is why you keep that strap on you, man. Hey, a strap will make a motherfucker never play with you ever again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's the quick, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, or try me. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gotta type nothing. You just show him the gun. You know what I'm saying? If you show a gun back, nigga, hey. Now you gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight.
Fell from my hands to the floor and my heart began to race. I was suddenly frozen, as if rooted to the spot. The darkness around me seemed to become thicker, and I swear I was seeing shadows all around me. Then I heard a knock at the glass. I turned to the back window, and there he was. The Dave guy, who looked a lot older and creepier than me. Without thinking, I ran to the back door, locked it. I also locked the front door. I could hear him calling to me through the window. Then I proceeded to run to the only windowless room, the bathroom.
You must have been crack at CSGO, nigga.
Stayed in there for about an hour, shaking and fearing the worst. I dreaded hearing the sound of Dave calling me again, a knock at the door, or even footsteps outside. I don't know how long it was before I fell asleep. The next morning, my parents arrived home, and I hesitated to tell them about my experience.
Why not?
I knew they would drop shit on me, but it wasn't just that. I was questioning whether or not I was dreaming when the Dave guy appeared at my house. I knew I had not been dreaming playing CSGO with him, though. However, when I checked my phone, it was like he didn't exist. He was not on my friends list in CSGO, his Steam account was gone, his Discord was gone, and even his Snapchat was gone. All deleted. To this day, I still question my sanity about whether or not this Dave guy who I played CSGO with really existed. I know for sure we had chatted on the game, on Discord and on Snapchat, but had he really come to my house? And why were all of his online...
Keep it 100. You sent him a pic. Keep it 100, bro. Keep it 100. You sent him a pic. I'm gonna stop, bro.
Accounts deleted. I really don't know.
Whoa, that
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
That fucking got me, man.
One day, when I was about 6 or 7 years old, my mom had gone to my older sister's recital in Georgia, and my dad was at work. He was a pilot for some airline. So she left me and my older brother, who was only 12 at the time, at the sitter's house, which was a few blocks away from my house. My sitter, who I'm gonna call Bev, was 19, and she was pretty much the best kind of sitter to a 6 to 7 year old boy could ask for. She'd let us play games and stay up watching TV, as long as we didn't bother her while she was on the phone with her boyfriend.
What the hot tub?
We were watching TV, and we could hear something scratching the paneling on the side of the house.
And then she went from the best sitter to the worst, because she probably gone. When she looked at the window, she is gone. She's zipping.
Naturally, we blew it off as a stray animal. So we continued watching TV.
Nah, she's gone.
About
she know what it
30
is. She's
minutes to an hour later, Bev ran into the front door and shut the blinds.
Okay.
We were curious as to what she was doing. Me and my brother, being kids, got scared and started crying. Then Bev said everything would be okay. It was just a peeping Tom. So she took us upstairs.
You said that so casual, nigga. What the fuck? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, because I wouldn't, you know, yeah, I get it. I'm going out there beating his ass, though. But you know what I'm saying?
And we went to her parents' room with the Nintendo and some snacks. She said stay put and not to touch anything we didn't bring into the room. Not a minute later after she walked out of the room, we heard a loud crash and glass shattering in the room below us. The sicko had thrown a brick from the walkway through the guest bedroom window and managed to get in.
I thought I had to show y'all, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really playing about that shit, go outside, beat a nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? I heard something outside, nigga, hey, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Alright.
I remember Bev running into the room and pulling us into the closet and telling us we were going to play a game of hide and seek and to be very quiet. She got out of the closet and locked it from the outside latch.
Oh, fuck.
And disappeared.
That's sad.
Several minutes passed and we could hear a grown man screaming, come out wherever you are. I only want to play.
Hell no.
Then I heard what sounded like water running in the bathroom across from the closet. Then it shut off. And I heard Bev yelling something at the man. It was something like, the police are on their way. You better get out of my fucking house.
W sitter, bro. W sitter, because, nigga, I'm letting them get her. I'm letting him get them. You know what I'm saying? She over there running the water. Strategic. Good job. You know what I'm saying? Good job. But, hey, you better than me. I don't get paid enough for this shit, gang.
Now. Then we could hear loud, heavy footsteps sprinting out of the room, and then sirens wailing in the distance. Bev shrieked, and we heard a loud thud on the ground below us. Bev had managed to find an old wooden bat. As the man turned a corner to go out the front door, Bev swung the bat as hard as she could, knocking.
I lied, nigga. I completely lied. She was the best sitter. This kid was right. You know what I'm saying? This kid need to draft an NBA team because this nigga just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he was right, man.
The man to the floor.
I would have got the bat in it and everything. I would have got kids would have died. You know what I'm saying?
He got up and tried chasing her outside, but the cops had already arrived and tackled the man on sight. My mom came home immediately and took me, my brother, and Bev back to my house. A few years later, she explained that the man was a known sex offender and had escaped from prison. In the report, weird. He was said to be carrying a rather large knife in his pocket and had a Saturday night special tucked away in the waist of his pants.
Nigga said a Saturday night special. Shout out to the sitter, man. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Because she better than me. Way better than me. But man, ain't gonna lie, I really enjoyed them 3 animations, man. Shout out Wansi Entertainment. I'll leave his channel and the video in the description below. Go check him out. I don't have that much to say. I'm going to be streaming right after this video. For the guys that watch my stream. Yeah, man. If you don't work, you don't eat. Unknown Prodigy out.